guys and gals, backwaters and backroads here. Obviously, I have a quick Nosy Beagle boat review for you. 2005 Hewescrafts Sportsman 16. Just picked it up out in Oregon. I'm going to turn the phone around and show you what we got. Okay guys, I'm not going to mess around here. I'm just going to get it done. Wavy gravy. This is, like I said, 2005 Hewescraft Sportsman 16 soft top. Now, I bought this boat hopefully to keep, make it into a fishing machine. It's got a Yamaha 60 horse EFI with 162 hours on it, just broke in, basically new, with a Yamaha T8 with power trim and tilt and electric start. I know it sounds like I'm selling this boat. I'm not. I'm actually just telling you guys about it. We're going to go out fishing here in just a few minutes, so we're going to get through this quick. Of course, it's a welded aluminum. Most of the Hewescrafts are. All of them are now. You know, they made some back in the day that were riveted, but I'm not talking about that. I got a really good deal on this for a couple of reasons. The trailer's kind of junk. It gets the job done, but it's not the original trailer. But yeah, I'm happy with it, especially for the price I got it for. And a lot of people think that they need more horsepower. You can put up to a 90 horse on these, but I'm totally satisfied with the Yamaha 60 on the back. I'm not really a speedster. I'm more of an economical type of guy. So, yeah, first soft top boat I've ever had. I do have the canvas sides and the back, so it makes a full enclosed cabin. So in theory, I can take this over to Isle Royal and do some camping inside. It's got a really wide beam, so I can sleep beam to beam or side to side. So we'll show you more of that. How about if we jump up inside really quick? I'll show the interior, and then let's go fishing. Like all these, trailerable boats, there really isn't that much to show you, and especially one like this. Only 16 feet, but I'll show you a couple of the characteristics of it. So it's got the pass-through windshield to what they call like a bow or a bow rider. So you can, cast off of it. I'm going to put a bass chair there, and also an electric trolling motor right there, which I already have. It came on another boat. I always collect that stuff in anticipation for needing it or wanting it. Just put that up front, and then I can just kind of move around. And this is a multi-species fishing machine. You can fish for anything, crappie to coho and everything in between. So we're gonna go out on Lake Superior today. I took the seat out, so there's a matching one of these that you normally go right there, but I do 95% of my fishing by myself, and so I usually take it out, but it can easily go back in. I just save the screwdriver, and 10 minutes worth of work I can put it back in. If I get some company, get a fishing partner, which hopefully I will with this boat. And let's see, what else? Got a big old flat fishing deck, a lot of deck for a 16-foot boat, and conventional transom. And I put my Canon Unitrolls on them. They kind of follow me to every boat I have. I won't ever sell a boat with those on them unless someone absolutely needs them. I like to pull them off, and I'm just so used to them. And let's see, got one battery under there. Got my downrigger balls. And yeah, guys, let's go fishing. Want to go fishing? Want to go fishing? You want to go fishing? Oh my goodness, do you want to go fishing? Want to go fishing? You got to tell me. You want to go fishing or not? Let me know. Want to go fishing? Oh my goodness, you want to go fishing? You want to go fishing? All right, I'll take that. Alright guys and gals, so we're out here on Lake Superior, and this boat feels really light to me. It just kind of skips across the top of the water. It's very light compared to what I'm used to, because I've had quite a few big heavy boats, 22 footers and stuff, and so this little 16 just feels like a little runabout, which is cool. I kind of like it, but it handles differently than I'm used to, but I'll get used to it. So we're about in 60 feet of water, and what I'm going to do is kind of wait and watch. I always fish downwind, just easier. I'm going to kind of see where the boat wants to settle and head. Then I'm going to turn off the main. I'm going to turn on the T8 kicker here, and we'll give that a shot, hook it up to the steering. Then we'll put some poles on the bottom, and we'll see what happens. If we don't catch anything at 60, I'll probably go out to 80 and try that, and then 100. And usually I don't go, you don't have to usually go much farther than 100. So let's see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, how you doing? Where's the starter button here? I guess I need to prime it a little better. Ooh, well, it popped off. Oh, it would help if I choked it. All right, guys, so I got it warmed up a little bit, and it's staying running. And I'm testing the speed here. It doesn't take much to move this boat, I think, and I like to fish for, you know, Lakers at about 1.5 miles an hour. It says we're going 2.5 right now, so I'll try to kick it down a little. Just basically idling. All right, I got a couple poles out. Let's see what happens. Guys, it's always just me, but we got one on. I can't film and do this at the same time, so let me reel it in. Hopefully I'll get it in. Oh, lovely. Nice size eater lake trout right there. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Well, guys, it looks like I'm gonna have to do some work on the auto bilge. I found the little stopper there, but when I turn the switch on, it doesn't want to fill. So I'll work on that later. He's gonna have to sit down there without some water for now. All right, guys, we got number 2 on. See if we can get him in. Oh, were you missing your brother? Well, now you're going to be reunited. Oh, and you've already spit out the hook for me. Thank you so much. Come with me. Beautiful, beautiful. A lot of times what happens, guys, is you start catching them on the same side. So this side's nothing's going on over here. This side just caught 2 already in, you know, 20 minutes. So if I catch one more over here and I don't catch anything over here, I'm gonna go through my tackle box and see if I can match up the colors. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I always feel like fish just hit something moving in front of them, but a lot of people, you know, there's a reason why there's a whole tackle industry. And I've got enough to probably start a tackle shop, so I might as well use some of what I've got. So let's find out. Stay tuned. Now, if I catch one more, then I'm limited out on Lakers, and I'll have to go inside and see if I can find any cohos. They're a lot harder to catch this time of year. Did you find your spot on my jacket? We got to get you a comfortable bed in here. All right, guys, so what often happens is if you're fishing downwind and you're being blown towards shore, you start to lose some depth. And I was trying to kind of ride kitty corner into the wind, but I finally got into the 40s and I was catching those fish in the 50s, so I turned against the wind, turned the throttle up on the T8, and I'm kind of cruising back into the 50s, and then I'll turn around and do the same thing I was just doing. I told you guys the Hewescrafts are getting really popular out here on the Great Lakes. There's a sea runner. That's about one of 4 or 5 I know in my little town. Here, I'll try to give you a better picture. Love the hard tops. It might be a Pro V, I can't really tell. Alright guys, so I went back and forth here in the 50 range, and after those 2 kind of slowed down, so I'm gonna go out to the 60, 70, maybe 80 foot range and go to the bottom and see if we can catch some big Lakers. So it's always a guessing game unless you get to talk to someone that fished in the morning and they'll tell you right where they're at, but then by the afternoon they might change. So, you know, I don't know. We only go home with 2, we're doing good, but let's go try to get that 3rd one. Stay tuned. The 70s. All right, we're in a 75-foot range. Got the gear down, putting along at 1.8, which is probably a good speed for those lazy Lakers. This other side just went off for a second, and then it stopped. What are you doing? Are you still on there? A few moments later. Okay, I think he's back. What are you doing? All right, I'm bringing him in. Number 3. All of them are good eaters. That's a tasty size that almost tastes as good as a coho or a salmon, in my opinion. So, all right, we got 3. That's our limit. We're gonna head in now. We're gonna head up to the river bank and see if I can tie this to the barge and just leave it in the water. Not quite sure. I was thinking about it last night how I would do it. I got a couple ideas. Let's see if they'll work. Home sweet home. I think this is the first time I've seen my barge from this perspective, parked in the riverbank from another boat. It looks good there. Looks like it's supposed to be there. I need to trim some tree branches. Well, this is the best I can do right now. I got to trim some of these branches back. I kind of like them there because they block, you know, around the corner there. That's where the trestle's at and stuff, but I got to move some of them so I can sneak in and out of here easier. All right, guys. Well, I brought down an assortment of cutlery, and we're going to see what we can do here. And look at that beautiful orange meat. This guy was eating something. Look at that. Well, Wavey and I are doing the 2-car shuffle because my truck's down here at the marina when I launched earlier, and I drove the car down here to fillet the fish. So, but luckily I only live like a mile away, so we're going to take the truck home and I'll walk back over here and get the car. So. Okay guys, channel shout out. Wayne's Diaries, link below. He's the reason why myself and many others ever got into shanty boats to begin with. I never even knew what a shanty boat was until I saw his channel 5 or 6, 7 years ago. And I must have watched his series where he went from Ludington, Michigan down to Florida with that true shanty boat. That thing he made with stuff he found in dumpsters and stuff. Go check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. That got me hooked on shanty boats, and I'm into them to this day. So, you know, his channel got hacked a couple years ago. He lost like 15,000 subscribers. He had to start all over. And he's been gone for the summer. I think he's just been really busy, but he's back and he's starting to make new videos, and he's going to do a really cool trip on a 17-foot boat, like an open fishing type boat. He's going to go from Ludington to Florida again. He's going to try to live off the land, fish, forage, things like that. You should check it out. If you like my channel, I think you'll really like Wayne's Diaries. He has a different way of making videos, but it's totally his own. We all find our little methods, you know. So yeah, Wayne's Diaries, Link below. Go check it out. If you like it and you subscribe, it's free. Remember that. Tell them Wavey sent you. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along. This is the first of many little fishing trips we're going to do before winter sets in. So the adventures never end. Catch you later.